Okay, guys, I was in a meeting today. I was in two meetings, actually. One was with a local event. It was sponsored actually by Facebook. They brought together some local admins that were running communities, and they put us in a group and didn't get a ton out of it. But what I did have was an amazing conversation with a man who's making a big difference. And he's making a big difference in ex-cons and in people who are battling addiction. And he's making a massive difference into them, in their lives. And he's doing it as an entrepreneur. And then later on, I got out of the meeting with him. I came home, got my comfy pants on, and got stuff ready for our Makers Live. Our live event is tomorrow. Okay, got that stuff ready. But I stopped in the middle of preparing for the live event for tomorrow and got on the phone with another person, and I grabbed my son's allowance for you guys so you could have a prop, because the issue that I realized that both of those entrepreneurs had was money. Money, and the way you think about money will either make or break your business, make or break your family, make or break your life. Yes, totally. Okay. In the Bible, there's a parable. And the parable is of a person who has talents. So think of your talents both as the gifts that you have that you've been given, like the tools that you have. So Joe, Mary, you guys just came on. You all have a gift that you have for the world, right? Money also is a gift. It's a gift. You have it and you can give it, you can keep it, you can. The thing with talents, the story in the Bible is that Jesus or God gave different people different talents. So he gave one person 5 talents and he gave another person a certain number of talents. And I think that in the Bible times, talent was like an amount for money. But I think of it also as talent as in the gift that we have. And so one guy takes his talent and he buries it in a hole and he doesn't want to let go of it. How many of you guys have known people who hold on to that money and they don't let go of it? What does that do to your business? If you're hoarding it and you're not, say, hiring that person who's going to make a big difference. Or on the other side of the equation, so that's money. You're taking your money and you're sticking it in a pit and you're covering it with dirt. You're not letting it grow for you. You're not letting it hire your next staff person. You're not letting it invest into Facebook ads so that you can grow faster. You're not letting it work to buy the next software product that's going to help you get more done faster so you can do more. You're not using it as a multiplier. You're just keeping it in a pile and sitting on it, right? Okay, that's one perspective of money. But that also happens with talents. How many of us think we're going to hoard onto it? It's the same type of thing, guys. I did this back when I was a blogger. I was building those audiences to millions, right? And I wasn't telling anybody how I did that. I took my money, I took my talent, I hid it in a dirt pile and sat on top of it and said, don't come take my money. Don't come take my talent. Don't come take this gift that I have. Now, we all have these gifts for a reason. For a reason. That person that I was talking to this morning at the Facebook sponsored event, we were at a Facebook communities event, the same meeting that I was having with them was that we have our money to make a difference in the world. So he's an entrepreneur and he runs events all over the country, he runs events. And in these events, he has the facilities. He has the building, he has weddings that come in there, but he uses it to fund his programs that are for his Facebook groups that are help people battle addiction and battle getting out of jail and not going back into addiction. So he uses his money is making an impact. He's not burying it in a hole. He's using it to multiply in other people's lives. Now, the talents is the same thing. You can, with the other person that I was talking to, they have their talents and they're like, well, I don't want to share it because somebody else might. It's the same exact mindset. We want to pivot from the I'm going to take my talent and bury it into I'm going to take my money and bury it. I'm not going to apply my money into my business into I'm going to take my money, I'm going to take my talent and multiply my business, multiply my impact with that talent. So that is what I wanted to come on, because if I've had 2 conversations today about the same topic, my guess is the rest of you are struggling with the same thing, struggling with the fact, how do I grow my business and feed my family or save for the future at the same time? Should I hoard it because maybe I need it for a rainy day, or should I give it away for an impact, like the man who I was talking to that uses it to help people who are ex-cons get into the world without going back into addictions? Or should I use it like the person who's teaching other people how to do the same skills that he has and that he's amazing at? He's giving into me because he's invited me to come to his studios. He's a filmmaker, and learn how to set up studios faster and easier. What are we doing with our talents? Are we holding on to them, or are we making an impact with them? And the thing is, I want to challenge you guys right now today is that I'm guessing that all of us, those people, myself, we're all in that tendency of holding on to that talent, hoarding it in our piggy bank instead of actually using it to make a difference in the world. So Betsy, thanks for the high five. Arsh, I love you guys. So hopefully this, I don't know if I went on a random Rachel rant, but for the rest of you, I hope that this was helpful for you guys to know that if you sit there and hold on to it and you don't allow it to make an impact, all you're doing is keeping the same amount of money, the same amount of talents. You're not growing your talents. You're not growing your impact. You're just keeping your $9 and sitting on your $9. But $9 could mean a software package that then allows you to get 1 hour of your life back every single week. $9 could be 2 hours of time with a VA internationally on Fiverr or Upwork that you begin having them do some routine task that you don't want to do that frees up 3 hours of your time. So you don't have to do the monotonous something anymore. So this $9, it doesn't have to be a big amount before you get started. Don't think I have to be the expert before I share my knowledge. The talents is money, or it's that thing in your head, right? So you don't have to be the expert before you share and make a difference. You don't have to have a ton of money before you make a difference. You can, guys, you've seen in Moolah. You've seen people inside of Moolah with just a couple of dollars of ad spend magnify their results because they use organic traffic behind it. So you do not need to have a ton to make a difference. Warren says the challenge is accepted. Warren, I want to see you explode your ocean, taking care of the ocean foundation. I want you to make it into a massive foundation. I want to see it happen. Ridgely, what is the gift that you have? Marcy, you've got a creative genius. You love serving people with aprons that make you think grandma loves me. How can you love more people with your aprons? Betsy, tell me what you guys do. Love that you guys are on with us today. Okay, guys, I do have to go because I have Moolah Makers Live tomorrow. And I just wanted to hop on and do a fast live with you guys before I had to pass off. But I want to let you know, don't be a hoarder. Don't be a hoarder of your gifts. Don't be a hoarder of your money, because the reality is it comes back. It can multiply in your life if you let it. It can multiply in other people's lives if you let it. If you sit on it and you don't do anything with that gift, you kind of like that. There's a lady that I have a picture of it. I actually printed it up, and I have it. She has all these stuffed animals in her house. It's one of the things I give in my presentation. Whenever I do a presentation, I show her a picture. She has. It was a hoarder's thing. Like, it was a hoarder's show of this lady who had all these stuffed animals. She had like thousands and thousands and thousands. Like, she was on a hoarder's TV show because she had so many stuffed animals. And she had so many stuffed animals. She could have been a blessing to thousands of kids' lives at children's hospitals if she had taken those stuffed animals and used them in those kids' lives. We each have a gift. And if we don't have a gift, we have $9. We each have a gift. We have a small thing that we can start with and we can grow. And she could have given 5 stuffed animals away, and 5 more, and 5 more. Before you know it, she could have given away thousands of stuffed animals to kids at children's hospitals. And instead, she had them all stuck in her house, and they started rotting, and they started disintegrating, and instead she had no stuffed animals when she was done because she just sat on them, right? It's the same thing, just like she was with stuffed animals. It's easy for us to say, wait a second, this lady's a hoarder. She's hoarding up her stuffed animals. She's doing nothing with them. What in the world? Why? That's a travesty. And it's easy for us to say that about her, but how many times do we do the same thing? We don't realize that we should be charging for our services so we can make an impact in our audience's lives. We don't realize that we should be using the money that we have to hire staff, because that's going to, one, be a blessing to their lives, but two, free up more time for us. We don't realize what it is, so we're hoarding it as well. So love you guys that are on today. Lula Rowe, I love it. Love the boost. I'm on the right path. Love it too. Okay, guys, I'm gonna head off, and I'm getting ready tomorrow for our live event. I was at a Facebook event today, sponsored by Facebook, and tomorrow I'm doing my event for makers. We're having like a mastermind meetup with about 25 of our top makers students. So I'm pretty excited by it, and I'll let you guys go. So, hey, Jack. Hey, Chris is on. Michelle's on. Marcy. I love it. Marcy, I love that you're building out your website so you can grow and make a bigger impact. Love that. Love, love, love seeing you guys make impacts. That means more to me than you taking the knowledge, taking the Facebook likes, and putting them into your piggy bank, into your own page, and sitting on it. That just drives me batty when that happens. So I would love to see all of you make an impact. Use your dollars, use your talents to make an impact. Do not be that lady with all of those stuffed animals sitting in her house rotting. Please do not use your talents that way. Do not use your money that way. Use your money to make a difference in your business, in your people's life, because you're able to hire more people. Use your talents by giving into other people, because you're going to help them grow their businesses and grow your own in that same process. So love you guys, love you guys, love you guys. Warren says he's getting on the board, hoarder status with his octopus stuff. Oh, let's change that there, kiddo. Okay, love you guys, and give her an octopus hug for me. Oh, Laura says she's gonna be with me tomorrow. Whoop, whoop, you're gonna be at the Makers Meetup. Ah, I can't wait, can't wait. Okay, see you guys. Thanks for the random Rachel rant. So I figured if 2 people had that same conversation today, there's probably a 3rd person out there that needed to have the same conversation and just missed out. Bye, guys.